Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. As you know, we are studying the topic historical linguistics. In this regard, our topic today is methods of language reconstruction. Before moving towards our topic, it's better to have a glimpse on previous lectures. First of all, we see what is linguistics. Scientific study of language is called linguistics. It involves an analysis of language form, language meaning, and language context. It is an analysis of the social, cultural, historical, and political factors. Linguistics is descriptive, not prescriptive. By descriptive, we mean something describing or classifying. The primary goal of linguistics is to describe languages as they are spoken. What people actually say, not what they should say, is the concern of linguistics. It is based on actual language data, including observations of language used by speakers. Historical linguistics. Historical linguistics is the study of language change, particularly with regards to a specific language or a group of languages. Historical linguistics was among the first subdisciplines to emerge in linguistics. Historical linguistics is the study of not only the history of languages, as the name shows, but it is also the study of how languages change and how languages are related to one another. Historical linguistics is full of lively debate and controversy. The main job of historical linguistics is to learn how languages are related. Generally, languages are related because they have a large number of common words. Romans noticed that Latin and Greek were similar, but they incorrectly assumed that Latin came from Greek. In fact, both languages came from Indo European. Many people tried to show that Hebrew gave rise to all languages. Actually, this is not true, as Hebrew was not related to Indo European languages. When Europeans started traveling to India, they noticed that Sanskrit was similar to Greek, Latin, and other European languages. Sanskrit is an ancient language of India. In the late 18th century, it was first correctly noticed that Sanskrit and languages of Europe all came from the same language. That was the beginning of Indo European languages. Since then, many languages from all over the world have been studied. Now we see some commonly studied areas of historical linguistics. Studying the reconstruction and origin of words, analysis and description of multiple speech communities, tracing the history of languages, describing cross linguistic changes, construction of a framework to show how and why languages change. Subfields of historical linguistics. Comparative philology, etymology, phonology, morphology, syntax, dialectology. Now we move towards our topic, that is methods of language reconstruction. The comparative method in historical linguistics is concerned with the reconstruction of an earlier language or earlier state of a language. Reconstruction on the basis of a comparison of related words and expressions in different languages or dialects derived from it. The comparative method was developed in the course of 19th century for the reconstruction of Proto-Indo-European language and was subsequently applied to the study of other language families. It depends upon the principle of regular sound change, a principle that, as explained above, met with violent opposition when it was introduced into linguistics by the new grammarians in the 1870s, but by the end of the century had become part of what might be fairly described as the orthodox approach to historical linguistics. Students, we are not going to read this topic in much detail. Assignment on methods of language reconstruction will be shared in your WhatsApp group. That's all for today's lecture. Take good care of yourself and study properly. Dear students, mistakes are proof that you are trying. Thank you so much.